Hey everyone! Today I'm going to do another craft hoard video. I've been wanting to do something with polymer clay for a while. I haven't done one in a while, so I figured today would be the perfect day to do that. I kind of was going back and forth on a few ideas of what I wanted to do, and I finally decided that I wanted to make a toothbrush holder. I know that probably doesn't sound super exciting, and I guess it's not really, but I don't know, I just wanted to make one of these. During the holidays, one of my friends gave me a little toothbrush holder that she got from Japan. It's like a little ceramic donut looking thing. It's really cute and like pretty minimalist. Like when you put your toothbrush in it, it just like perfectly balances it to be like standing up. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool, but I only got one of them from her. It was like a favorite things party, and that's one of the items that she put in her little package. So there was only one of them, and this is a two-person household, so I thought that it would be kind of fun to try to make another one so that both me and Jason could have our own toothbrush holders. I think I'm going to dress it up a little bit. It's pretty plain looking, just like a nice sleek white porcelain like donut-y looking thing, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit of cuteness to mine. So let's go see if I could find my polymer clay. Here's my messy studio. Still trying to get organized. Okay, so for today's project I wanted to do clay, and it's behind all of these paintings. Definitely gonna need this, my Sculpey glaze. My bag of clay, and then this just in case I need it. And for detailing, I need these. I gathered polymer clay softener, polymer clay glaze, pastels, a small paintbrush, a foam brush, clay sculpting tools. I kind of just used whatever I had within reach, like paintbrush handles and like a box cutter. But if you have like dedicated sculpting tools, then that probably would be better. So here's my little ceramic toothbrush holder. I found mostly white polymer clay, so that's what I'm gonna use. Wish me luck. When you're using light colored polymer clays, you want to make sure to keep your workspace as clean and dust-free as you can. I attempted to do this by putting down a clean piece of plastic to use as my work surface. You'll see later that this didn't really help at all. If any of you guys have tips on keeping white or light colored polymer clay dust and gunk free, please leave a comment down below. Anywho, polymer clay bars typically have these marks on them. I used a little bit less than 3 of these chunks. That seemed to get me to about the right weight and size for the holder. I rolled my clay into a cylinder shape, a little bit taller than the toothbrush holder. Whenever you poke the hole in the middle, it's going to squish it down, so it's better to start with it skinnier and taller. No matter how hard I tried and how many precautions I tried to take, this thing got a whole bunch of dust and crap all into the clay. I guess I didn't realize how much dust was just floating around in my room. So I'm using the holder as reference because it's right in front of me, but for those of you who don't have one of these, the actual measurement of the holder is about 1.5 inches wide and about 1 1/8 inch tall. I used a paintbrush handle to create a hole in the middle. Again, the tools you use should be super clean if you're using light polymer clay. I didn't bother at this point because there was already a bunch of crap in my clay, so yeah. Anyway, I cleaned up the bottom of the hole with a blade tool to get this extra clay out, and then I stuck the brush handle back into the hole and then rolled it like so to widen the hole more. In the end, the hole should be about 1/2 inch. I smoothed down the edges to make them look nice and rounded like the holder that I'm referencing. And that's pretty much how you make the base of it. But to take it a bit further and into the cute realm, I rolled out 2 small balls of clay and shaped them into triangles. I made some clay slip using some bits of clay mixed with the polymer clay softener. You basically just mix them together until a paste forms. This stuff is great for if your polymer clay is cracked or if you're trying to join 2 pieces of clay together. You can use it to smooth the seam, which is what I do for the ears. I stuck the ears onto the base and then used the slip to smooth them out. I used a paintbrush to pick up a bit of pink pastel and dusted 2 little cheek spots under the ears. Then I baked according to this clay's instructions. For me, it says to bake at 275 for 15 minutes per 1/4 inch. My clay was about half an inch thick, so I baked for 30 minutes. Once baked and cooled, I painted on a face with black acrylic paint, and then white for these tiny little highlights. And once dry, I used a small foam brush to paint the polymer clay glaze all over. And then once that was dry, the toothbrush holder was complete. And here it is in its new home. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe. I post art videos every Tuesday and DIY videos every Thursday. Thank you to my patrons for helping me produce this video. If you are interested in becoming a patron or just learning about what Patreon is, I'll leave a link to mine right up here and you can go check it out. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, and Twitch, and I'll leave the information to all of those down below. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next week.